this before. You here with me is all I need. I got this love, love, love that I'm dreaming about. I got this love, 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 got me singing out loud. You come and take me higher. There's no denying you the one. I got this love, yeah.
Alright, hello, welcome in. We're going to be starting here in just a few moments, getting everything in order as usual, but we're going to start with Gabriel Knight as per DavDarkwick requirements. Listen to this banging tune, I'll be back shortly. Oh, I love that song, it's so good. Anyways, it's been a bit, and I do apologise for my being away, I guess. So, I had some stomach issues, a blockage, if you will. Went to see a cleric. Now, it didn't work out too well. Took some things. Still with the blockage, but for the moment, we're okay today. So I figured, you know, why not continue, or not continue, but start Gabriel Knight. So this should be fun. Came into the tavern and it was just sitting on a table, so figured might be a good idea to do it as per Baffy's requirements. I don't want him to be angry with me. So we're going to start that off here in just a second. Are you loading? What are we doing? Are you loading? Oh, something's happening. Oh, it has to launch. It has to launch its own launcher. And it looks like it is good to go. Wonderful. Already with the mysterious music. Let's turn this down just a hair. Why does it say that I'm playing Leisure Suit Larry, of all things? I'm not playing Leisure Suit Larry. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Anyways, intro. Hello? Okay. Whoa, hello. Why are you crying? Whoa, okay, that's normal. That's a modern day building. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Wait, what? That was it? So it was in like... Okay, wait, are we in it? Is that it? What are we doing? Day 1. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. That's ominous.
I bet. Just a minute.
Oh, there's voice acting.
It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, if he ever comes back,
You're
I'll
allowed.
tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better.
Yeah, you can do better.
The phone's been ringing off
All
the
right.
hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah,
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
sort of.
Mm-hmm. I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
Voodoo.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
Oh god.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some
Wow.
local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
Okay.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a
Wow,
riveting
okay.
personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Alright, so clearly he's a womanizer. What is all this? Move? I guess look? Can I look at myself?
Handsome, isn't he?
I'm sorry?
Handsome, isn't he?
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. I'll see how it is. I should probably look at the manual before I do anything. Select help icon and move it to another icon to learn about it. The recorder button will bring up the recorder screen. The recorder screen allows you to play back any conversations Gabriel has had in the interrogation mode. Okay. Current score and maximum points possible. Controls. Inventory. Open and close. Pick up. Operate. Move. Talk. Ask. Aren't they one and the same? Look icon allows you to look and move. And you're nothing and you're nothing. Turn text on.
The magnifying glass is a handy item for reading old manuscripts or the fine print on Gabriel's lease.
Okay.
There's a pair of tweezers on the counter. Grace uses them for book repair work. Today's newspaper is on the counter. It's an ashtray. Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs. Grace keeps...
Okay. Can I grab the... I'm assuming you're going to be useful. That's a magnifying glass.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
What did that mean? Why'd you play the noise? Oh, 1 point. Okay. Tweezers?
I'm gonna take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Wow.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
Another point? Yes. What about the paper? What does the paper say?
Times-Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The front page has an article about the Voodoo murders.
Murders?
The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld.
Interesting.
The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope
you're an Aquarius.
for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution, and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
You get a point for that. Okay.
My
Have some
kidney's
coffee.
already floating, thanks.
Okay. Talk to Grace. Maybe she has something to say. Ask her questions.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
It's just voodoo. I'm not a magic
What do you
user.
know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, Ed, I'm sorry, but Perry, I don't add people to Discord. You can always follow on here and you'll get notifications, however.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Okay, that actually brings up the point about the lease that they mentioned when I clicked on a thing. So, okay, so you own a bookshop, and you don't have enough customers. How the hell do you stay afloat?
What do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
I know Tai
You know,
Chi.
you can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
Wow. I like the back and forth.
How old are you?
Old enough to know
Welcoming.
about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Just tell me anything at all.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it and I thought, spending a few months here would clear my head.
You have anything
Just
else?
tell me anything at all.
I've always wanted to do something really adventurous, Something real life. I'm sick of libraries and lecture halls.
Okay, so my understanding now is that Gabriel is a writer and he's researching voodoo for a book. And the newspaper mentions voodoo murders, so I'm wondering if maybe he's writing his novel based on that, perhaps? Or maybe something else? I don't know exactly.
Just tell me anything at all.
My folks are traditional Japanese.
Oh,
I don't even remember Japan myself. I was 3 when we came to the States.
Just tell me anything at all.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years.
oh
It's a
wow.
very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Wow.
Just tell me anything at all.
My folks want me to get married to a boy back east, Mark Kobayashi. His parents are traditional Japanese too. I might eventually, but right now,
Just
Yeah,
tell
I
me
feel ya.
anything at all.
I've always wanted to do something.
Okay, you already mentioned that, so we can
Nothing,
leave.
I guess.
Suit yourself.
Oh, let's see, what else? We talked about herself. Are there any messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want 'em.
There's more.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
Okay, Grandma's boy.
Do you have more messages for me?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter? He said he was calling from Germany.
Huh.
He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany. Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Do you have more?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Okay.
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humphrey.
Fascinating.
Why?
And that he left some photos for you at the station. At the front desk.
It's about time.
Gabriel. Those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist.
Wait, what?
You're gonna be reincarnated.
An
so
orthodontist?
screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
Wow, Gabriel,
That's
keep
enough.
it in.
Thanks. Anyway, that's all the messages. Thank God.
Okay, so I guess I was right. He is researching these murders for his book.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I can't think of anything,
I
actually.
can't think of anything.
Okay.
I guess that's it. What do we do if I did this?
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Oh. You're one of those type. My kind of guy. Alright. Can I use the cash register?
It's certainly light enough, but rather useless, as Gabriel well knows.
Can I open?
Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake.
What is that? Look.
It's a gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
Maybe we should take that.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Probably use it for something. Let's see. Can we...
Gabriel doesn't need the ashtray.
Okay. Can we go over here? That's where you came from, so I'm assuming that's your bedroom. I don't see any straps. Come on. See, look.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products, including some hair gel.
Okay.
Jeans and t-shirts. Gabriel's robe hangs on the wall. It's a bit hot for it in June, though.
What's this?
There's a flashlight on the dresser. This building's wiring leaves a lot to be desired.
What's this?
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk.
Okay, so you've already written novels before. This is not your first rodeo. I guess we leave? No? Open?
I'll be back later.
Don't hurry back on my account.
A drugstore, a Voodoo museum, cathedral, Napoleon House, Jackson Square Overlook Police Station. Let's go visit the grandmother.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Gabriel's voice sounds familiar to me.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
I don't know what it is.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down.
Why do you
Tell me
sound
how you
familiar? Oh, I had to do things.
How you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime. You're looking well, Gran.
Thanks, dear.
Is there anything you need?
Me? Oh, no. I'm just fine, Gabriel. I have more than enough of everything.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
I guess I'll just work my way down from the top.
What can you tell me about Voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
What do you know about the Voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff. Still, it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
What can
You
you
have
tell
anything
me
else
about
to say?
New Orleans?
My goodness, boy. You've lived here all your life just like me. I can't tell you much that you don't already know.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
What do you do all day?
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden? I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an
Hello,
old body
welcome
like
in.
mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas, corn, cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
I met Harrison at a church revival. There was a traveling preacher back
Why the
then,
hell have you
a
been
big
awake that
fella
long?
named Reverend
That's way too
Jim.
long.
I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both
Good
started laughing at
gods,
his band.
why?
Everyone looked at
That's
us like
way
we
too
were a couple
long.
loonies. It was then I knew that...
Did you accomplish it, though? Is it finished?
How you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
All right, dear.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Oh, I guess
Tell me
Harrison.
something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Okay.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though, he hated every minute of it.
Of course.
Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. The nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he'd lost another. And I would tell him. It didn't matter to me. But he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Ashamed?
Tell me something about Granddad.
Harrison was only 36 when he died.
36?
Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your granddad was hit by a streetcar in the business district.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Took me nearly a year to believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, Gran.
I know you are, dear.
Okay, what? Ugh, that's always sucky.
Tell me something about
That's why I
Granddad.
usually try not to make
Did
many
you know that your
plans
granddad
if I
was a
must,
poet?
because they
He
usually fall
was.
apart.
He wrote the most beautiful poetry for me when we were courting. I always thought he should have done something with that gift. But he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
Tell me something.
I don't know what else.
Okay, Philip.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him. Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did.
And just like we
They
do.
were 2 peas in a pod.
Wait, so... all the kids suffer from nightmares?
Tell me about my father.
When Philip met your mother, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then. And he looked at plenty. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel, and your granddad's.
Tell me about...
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were
Another
only
car
8.
accident.
It was the thought of taking care of you that kept me going, Gabriel. The police say your father swerved off the road after being frightened by something. Perhaps a deer in the road or a wild cat.
Should I be concerned with this information?
Tell me about...
Your granddad wanted Philip to have a normal life. He was obsessed by that thought. He pushed Philip to go to law school. Philip was driven to art. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
Tell me about my father.
He always hated it that it was Margaret's money that supported the three of you when his painting couldn't. I kept telling him, try something more cheerful, like a landscape or two. But he couldn't do it. His work was just too dark and disturbing for the public, you know.
What? Wait, what? What was he making?
Tell me about...
I don't know what...
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
Tell me about...
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage.
Of course.
All she had left was a modest trust fund from her great-aunt, who happened to like Philip. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
Okay.
Tell me about...
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them.
Damn.
They never wanted anything to do with us, of course. What a waste.
Tell me...
I don't know.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Okay, so you wanted me to visit the attic and go through the father's stuff.
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
There's stuff all over.
That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years.
Can you grab it?
There's nothing I want in there.
Okay.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. It doesn't seem to be running at the moment.
So another German thing. So there was a man who left a message about, well, from Germany, who wanted us to call them back, and we refused. Can I take the clock?
Gabriel doesn't want to take the clock.
Can I open the chest?
The lid is blocked by the clock.
Can you not move it? Use the clock? What am I looking at?
A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel,
That's an angel.
a noose,
A
an
noose.
eclipse, and a dragon.
That's interesting. Turn
The
this?
key should stay with the clock.
Yeah, but use?
Nothing happens. Gabriel,
What do you do?
not.
Oh! You can rotate it.
Why move that part?
Okay. How do I go?
That area.
There we go. Can we move the clock? Okay, and then open... Look.
The trunk contains some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts,
Aren't those called lederhosen?
serious hiking boots, more of Harrison Knight German book,
Just what I need.
and a bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca.
So there's German books as well. Can I take them?
I don't think there's anything in that trunk that would interest anybody but my gran.
Is this not what we're supposed to look for?
I don't...
Use?
The trunk doesn't.
Move?
It looks...
Look again?
Trunk contains.
I thought you wanted me to look at
It's
stuff.
a lady's hat from the 1920s.
From Gran's Virginia Woolf period.
But there doesn't seem to be
It's
anything that I can interact with that has anything to do with its father, except for what the contents of the trunk. But you can't take them, you can't do anything with them.
I don't think there's anything in...
Maybe we have to come back. Maybe speak with her again.
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course.
But there's nothing new here.
Tell me about...
Your father was my
Okay, maybe we come
Well,
back to
Gran,
this.
I better get going.
All right, dear.
French Quarter. Oh, okay, so this is the French Quarter. There was stuff for me at the police station. Talk to you?
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know. Hey, it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
Why are you showing me this? Oh, what? You're gonna leave too?
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
Thanks.
What was the purpose of that?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you...
I told you,
What can you...
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Thank you very much. good luck with your drawings. I hope they turn out very well. I'm sure they will.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the Desk Sergeant Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at the crime scene. Sorry.
Where is the crime scene? Is it related to the Voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there. I told you.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right? Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Why do you say it like that? That seems really weird.
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
Inventory. Open.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
Oh, hello.
One of the photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim. One of the...
Is that all you have to say?
The photo of Mosley reads, "Cop nerd," to Gabriel's eyes.
Nerd. Okay. What do I do with this? I guess I just leave? Okay, so there's a crime scene. An active crime scene. Somewhere. How do I find that? He's not telling me where it is. I don't help too much. Well, they mentioned going to the cemetery, so maybe there's something there. Okay. This reminds me too much of Marita Terascon. Oh, let's see. Can I speak with you, sir?
Hello there, got a sec?
You got something to say, son?
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I may have to be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
Oh, wait. But I wanted to talk to you more. Okay. Bye, I guess. Well, shit. What is this?
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least.
I mean, it's clearly a hidden message, but... I've never seen it like that before, so I have no idea what this relates to.
Food, trinkets, and more unsettling things have been left at Marie Laveau's tomb as offerings from believers.
Marie Laveau?
Near the Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick. Undoubtedly a cast-off from spiritual graffiti writers.
Okay.
Could I have a minute of your time?
You got something to say, son?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
What can you...
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't do it none myself.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Ain't it just awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
What do you...
I told you.
What can you tell me?
Seem like everybody want to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tour. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
There's lots of things to see here, but none are as beautiful as the St. Louis Cemetery #1.
What can...
Hey, if you want to know more,
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
my name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis #1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause, but a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Tell me about...
That's about all.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water
Water
table's
table's too high.
high.
This is
Them
very much
coffins
like
float
Mariah
right out of their
Tarascon.
graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Cause if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
So, in Mariah de Tarascon, that was founded in an area surrounded by swampy marsh, really high water table, so I'm assuming that it's kind of the same thing, because there were no hills or anything like that. So if it storms really bad, then those bodies would come out of the ground and everything. Zombies and all that fun stuff.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War and back further too. Take a look around, you'll see.
Tell me something...
Just look around, just look.
Okay, you have nothing useful to say. I can go back this way. Can I exit out? Wait, so then where is the Knight tomb? So I thought I was supposed to go here to pay respects. But there's nothing here. That's right.
The Wright family tomb.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
Pay your respects.
Gran talks a lot about you, Harley. Hi. I'm Rebecca's grandson.
Much as when they were alive, the Wright elders give no response.
Hi. How's it going, Granddaddy? Miss you, Mom. Hey, Daddy. Gran talks...
Okay, I guess that's it. I want to visit the crime scene, wherever that is. But why did Mosley give us his mother's name? Is there a purpose to that? Voodoo Museum, drugstore, bookshop, cathedral. Maybe take a look at the overlook and see if there's anything there. Or not. Can I use whatever this is? Oh! It's a... Okay. Oh, this is for different sections. There's a cop there. Maybe I can find the information from the cop. Band. Another band. Is that a mime? Yeah, that's a mime. Okay.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, to you too. Keep moving.
Oh, so kind.
Coroner requests assistance at the
Huh? What was that? Was that a radio?
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
ambulance to now.
So I need to figure out, probably with that radio, where the crime scene is. So how do I distract the police officer to be able to use the radio? I don't think a band would do it. Maybe the mime?
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
Okay. Well, the mime is...
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
Oh, good one. That'll show him.
Interrogating a mime would...
But the mime seems to follow people, so maybe I can have him follow me over to the police officer. So if I go, maybe here, or here. And then, you're gonna follow? No, you're gonna sit down. But you're following the old lady, why aren't you following me?
Why, you nasty thing, you! I'll call the police, I will!
Maybe I'll just have to walk by him? There we go, okay. That's it. That's it, that's it. Follow along. He will be my distraction. Don't get sidetracked with the others. Oh, wait, there's a kid. Don't run into the kid.
Ambulance to now.
Now, be distracted with the cop. Wait, is that working?
Cut that out.
Oh, it's working.
I told you to stop that. All right, mister. You want some of this?
Okay. Use the bike?
Gabriel likes...
Okay. Use.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South. Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
If only.
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. Got it, Molly.
Thank God. Have a good one, 9-1.
Interesting.
Stupid mime. Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Okay, I know where to go now. Which is not here. There it is. Whoa, hello.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
That's a dead man. And there's markings on the ground.
Hey, mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener. I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one, as you can see. Same M.O. and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 Expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that?
At least cover up the body. Or don't, I guess. Hello?
Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, Officer?
Getty.
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, Detective. And good day, gentlemen.
That was a look of recognition.
Whoa, I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir. It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the case some more.
Thanks.
Wait, so you're just gonna leave me here? Okay. Couldn't get a look at the body very well. Maybe the blood spatter?
Out down the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again?
Or not? Can I look at the markings?
There seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand, but if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined.
Can you... And I don't have a notebook to draw it. Unless, can I use this?
The lines in the sand are fairly large.
Okay. Can I... use?
That does...
Push?
Gabriel... Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. But you wouldn't want to swim in it. The grass has a matted appearance there.
So that's what that pattern is. Can you move towards it? That's as close as you get.
There are marks in the grass, as though some heavy wire object had been set there.
What is that?
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Interesting. If this is anything like Marine to Tarascon, then Voodoo... Snakes are used in Voodoo. At least they were there. Is it the same? I need to find myself a notebook to be able to draw this out, I believe. Unless you have a really good memory.
There seems, but if there is...
Well, it doesn't seem to be the case. I'll probably have to come back here. Okay, where am I going to find a notebook? Well, I guess I can go back to the bookshop and use Grace's art supplies.
Lucy, I'm home.
Oh boy, party time.
Can I take your art supplies?
Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints.
Do I have to ask you first?
There's no one in...
Oh, hello, you came out of nowhere.
Hey kids.
Who are you?
Bruno. How nice.
Bruno.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see. Rare books. That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
The skull and snake?
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Oh, that... okay.
Well,
So,
I guess I
his
don't
father
need the
did
money
make some
that
graphic
way.
shit.
From the looks of this shop, I'm sure you will, my boy. And soon.
So, all his father and his grandfather suffered from nightmares like Gabriel does. His father painted graphic depictions of whatever the hell that is. It's a long shot, but was he a seer? Like, could he see things that didn't happen? Or were going to happen?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do so?
Sure.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, stuff about the Voodoo murders. If you could get an address...
They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
Heyo. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. No, hold on. Some of my things disconnected. Give me 1 second here. Ugh. Are you working? Oh, that's still not functioning. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to reboot something. Oh, I think it's working again. Yeah, okay. We good.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Wow.
Very funny.
Wow.
I mean
Good one.
real snakes. Scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
I know very little about reptiles of any kind and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, look for a book.
Well, it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
I can't
Good night, Gabriel.
take your art
And
supplies.
try not to dream, okay?
I can't take your art supplies. Is this game timed? Like I can only do certain things? Like it's the nightmare again? It's still the same. What is it? What's the symbol for that medallion? Well, that's still the same. That's new. Oh, that's us. Why are we strung up on a tree? A mask I wore as I approached. I was what I am not, and though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen.
Oh.
So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table.
This is very strange.
Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's a garden district, estate city.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia-Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Oy, men.
Okay, so we have her address, but now I still need a notebook or something to draw that marking in the sand. Can I...
Grace. Gabriel. Move. Gabriel.
Can I just ask you?
Seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
Wow, okay. And you hired her? Alright.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
I need your art supplies.
Could you...
Sure.
I can't think...
Okay.
Is there anything else here that I can use? I could look at the paper.
Times Picayune, dated June 19, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the Voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns not anew. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crimes is fake. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square, called La Plaza d'Armas. Under French rule, it was used for executions, firing squads, hanging, even impalement and breaking on the wheel.
Whoa.
Yes, of course. These days, it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians, and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right.
I wonder. Clearly the horoscopes have something to do with him. And the mention of the Jackson Square area that we were at with the police officer. In Marais de Tarascon, there is a location much like that in a way. Not necessarily like a square, but a place where they would use for executions and the like. This is too much like real life. Okay. I don't like it. I don't know what else to do. There's nothing here. There's no notebook. Well, maybe there's a notebook in the back. Let me check. You have to have something. You're a writer. If you were a notebook, where would you be in this disheveled fucking room? Up here?
Several dozen books.
No.
Several. Gabriel's desk. A small. The wastebasket. Gabriel's reference books.
Can I take paper from the typewriter, maybe?
The typewriter is
It's
too
not so
heavy
bad,
to
but
lug round.
when you're trying to find an item, it's a bit difficult to see where those items are.
The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks. There's a flashlight on.
Maybe I need the flashlight.
I might need a flashlight.
Gabriel's bedroom is also his office, his studio, and library.
Okay.
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust.
I need a
on
notebook.
The door.
There's nothing on the desk. I haven't tried the typewriter.
The type.
Can I gather some paper from the typewriter?
Writer's block.
Okay, that's a hard no.
Gabriel, the desk phone is cheap but functional. Several Mardi Gras mem- Gabriel. It. Jean.
Okay. Well, I can go to the police station and speak with Mosley. 'Cause he did say that we could talk there. Oh, wait, no, hold on, there's a book. Oh, fuck, about snakes.
I'm going out.
See ya.
Let me go back and see if I can find the book on snakes.
Hello.
The excitement of...
That shelf holds used copies of the Dime Strife series. Secrets of unsolved ancient UFO. The latter provides... The top shelf contains a set of German books that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather.
More German things. What is that about?
Under the window are reference books, dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, quotation books, and others. Gabriel borrows them often when he's writing. Under the window,
Come on.
That shelf.
Where's the book on snakes?
The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by The books on the desk. The top shelf.
Oh.
The top shelf contains books
Snakes.
on animals.
Let's see. Use
The books.
the ladder.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Hell, just trying to refresh my memory.
Wow.
I know
okay.
what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
No, I want the book. Give me the book.
Gabriel pulls down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction.
No shit.
A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue.
Yeah, know
The
that.
smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
You mean to tell me dragons aren't real? That wasn't very useful.
I'll be back later.
See ya.
That was everything I already knew about snakes. Okay, police station. Now where's Mosley?
Mosley's office door is
Okay.
unassuming, unlike Mosley himself.
Can I just walk back there?
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
Okay, you're gonna be an asshole. Right, that's fine.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Mosley, my man.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
I'm starting to get that impression. You been feeling okay lately? You look like hell.
Me? You know, I can't sleep at night, what with thinking about the case and thinking about Annie.
I can relate. Played any b-ball lately?
Does it look like it? I'm so out of shape I'd probably have a coronary just looking at a ball.
I'm out of it too. We should play sometime. Get back into shape.
Man, I'd love to, Knight. I'll let you know if things ever settle down.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff, okay.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What can...
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all faked.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Not really. Oh god, there's so much. Okay.
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints.
20 people?
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
That's worrisome.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the Voodoo murders.
7?
Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The M.O.
Are they
was the
happening
same
every
in each
week?
murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
You're having a murder a week and you still haven't found anyone. That's pathetic.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Interesting.
Leopard
Leopards again. Like in the dream.
Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus the heart.
Oh.
Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood.
Flour?
There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't
Strange.
located a single one of them.
Oh, lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death.
Interesting.
The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
Okay.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Also strange.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see. You know, the quarter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but... hell, I've never known anything else.
What can you...
I'm too sentimental to say anything else about it.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
Well, they're not so bad.
Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
Oh, God, there's so much more.
How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? Well, you know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that. Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Oh, those were the days. Just...
You know, my doctor told me I've got a little family of ulcers starting. I wish this case would end so I could get some rest for a change.
Just...
My back hurt.
Just...
For the book, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young. Or a fireman.
Fascinating.
I'm 6'2".
You are not.
Oh, come on. I'm close enough. Just write me up that way.
Oh, God. Just tell me anything at all.
You know, I kind of like women with dark hair.
Yeah, I know. It's a regular thing with you.
Now that Grace.
You're on your own with that one, pal. I don't even want to know. Just...
Remember how we used to...
Oh,
it's...
What's the status on the Voodoo murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
What's the... How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Wait, you gave me a point for him leaving the room. So is there something here I need to do?
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
I'm gonna touch everything. Let's see, what do we have? What's this?
Logs of
Unsolved cases.
Logs.
More.
Mosley's book. Police.
Oh shit, and he's already back. That was fast. Is that his jacket?
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
Nice polyester. Looks like something Mosley keeps around for farmer kids.
Polyester suit.
Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the gold polyester of his jacket.
Okay.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer.
Why do I get a point for that?
Franks, come here a minute, would you? Bring your camera.
Am I supposed to do something with this information? I feel like I need to take something here, but I don't know what.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, huh, sweetheart?
Sure, sweetheart.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
Check my hair.
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight, make it fast.
Are we gonna leave? But that means that her desk is open. Is there something on her desk? What is this?
It's an inbox. There's a photocopy machine in the office area. An officer's desk is just behind the front counter.
Can I...
There's nothing of interest in the inbox at the moment.
So maybe I have to do something first.
Looking good, kid.
I wonder.
Would you just get in here?
Something has to happen, I believe.
Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess at some point, there will be a thing on her desk that I need to collect. And then I use the photograph excuse to be able to go out there and make a copy of it or take it.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around them. We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I get a copy of those patterns?
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious.
Okay.
Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Ah, that's the thing I have to do. Okay. Franks was the woman, I believe. So... you...
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll just do this.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo murders file? Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if he said so.
You're not gonna check with him? You're just gonna... Wow, okay.
There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay?
So I can't
And
take
no
it.
photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand
I know what to
completely.
do. Okay, let's go back.
Don't leave the room with that file, please.
But... Oh shit, I have it. Can I open it?
The police file contains partial patterns from the first 6 voodoo murders.
Okay. Yeah, put it back.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And then if I go back... and do the photo again. Check my hair.
Can I...
You're...
I got the...
So you... Let's take... What for?
I don't think we got your best.
Really? Okay. Franks, come back in here with that camera.
If this works, I'm gonna be surprised.
Now what, sir?
That clown wants another picture.
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do?
Your job.
Anything else, Knight?
Check my hair.
Hold on a...
Good God.
So I need to grab the file, make photocopies, and put it back. So grab you.
Let me see that file again. Just want to check this machine here.
That's actually working. Okay, sure, why not? This place is very secure. It's ridiculous. My god. And then we put it back. And nobody knows.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
I wonder if I can take the camera and use it on the 7th pattern that's at the beach. Or the lake or whatever the hell that is.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Later, Knight.
Is that the camera there?
That camera looks professional.
You don't mind if I just take
The
this?
camera isn't Gabriel's to mess with.
Can I make her walk away?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Yeah, give me some coffee.
Could you get me some coffee?
Are you speaking to me?
Why, yes.
Wow. Deja leave it to Beaver. I'm the police photographer, sir. You might be able to find someone around here dumb enough to get coffee for you.
Okay.
But guess what? It won't be me.
Oh, thanks, anyway.
Is there another way that I can make you leave?
Yes?
So, what's it like being a policewoman?
The glamour never ceases.
I need your camera. And the only time I can make you leave the desk is if you bring the camera with you into the office. Unless there's another trigger that I'm not aware of. Don't really have anything that'd be useful. Talk to Mosley again. Maybe there's a way for him to call her in there without the camera.
Can I ask you about... You're the...
If I ask for coffee, then he leaves.
What's the You're... Have you...
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
So how'd you ever find anything in this office? It looks like ground zero.
Hey, I get my job done. I'm a detective, not Betty Crocker.
I'm not sure what else to do here, so maybe it's best to leave. I need to figure out a way to make that policewoman leave.
I'll be seeing you.
The beignets.
Ciao, baby.
If I can get them to leave for the beignets. But the beignets seem to just show up randomly, so that can't be it. Well, the last time the beignet guy came by, I was speaking with this man. So maybe...
Can I bother you again, officer?
What did I click on before? Himself.
Tell me about yourself.
You see that front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
I think not.
That's what I thought.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Best food in the world. You can get it right here in New Orleans. Muffaletta sandwiches.
I like muffaletta.
Beignets. Good Cajun coffee. Yep. Man can die happy in this city.
Well, that didn't work the way I expected it to. So maybe I have to come back here at a specific time for the beignet man. Okay, well, we have Getty's address, which is there.
Gabriel can't get inside unless he's invited.
Use the door knocker.
May I help you? I'd like to see Malia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you. I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Do you want to look at the patterns that I have?
Does this do anything for you? No, it does not, sir.
Do you want a gift certificate?
Does this do anything? No.
Do you want a picture of Mosley when he was younger?
Does this... No. Mind if I ask? Yes,
Very useful.
I've got important business. Yes.
Oh, God, I need evidence. I don't have anything. Okay, I'm just gonna leave.
Just as I thought.
Yeah, okay. Rich schmucks. What else can I do? What's the Napoleon house? What is this? Oh, it's a bar. No, I haven't saved yet. I should probably save. I'm assuming that's this. Bar.
Son of a bitch.
A sharp-eyed gentleman in a grey sports coat hunches over a chessboard, chuckling to himself. A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard. A young man is deep into conversation with his girlfriend and feeling no pain. A young woman is enjoying drinks with her boyfriend.
Kinda cute. Nah.
An unhappy-looking man explores the dangers of drinking alone. Gabriel and the bartender are old pals. His name is Stonewall King, and he knows everybody round here.
So talk to him.
Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Yeah, I feel that.
You peckabud.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I'm no expert. You might want to talk to someone who believes in it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Well, they say a lot of voodoo stuff is found near the bodies.
What do you...
Everybody's talking about them. It's starting to scare off the tourists.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What about them?
Oh, just anything.
Man, you ask the weirdest questions. I don't know anything about snakes.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his own.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
What can...
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They played every day for 20 years.
Damn.
Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games.
Damn, okay.
It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff.
Okay.
He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
I've heard of
Really?
gree before.
Thanks. Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say, enough already.
Sounds like my life.
You know, in some cultures, drums were used to communicate across tribes.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
Don't know what else I could say.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
I'd call you a regular, Gabe. And one of our local writer celebrities, too. Been coming in here, what, 10 years now?
Don't remind me.
We're still waiting for that bestseller.
Don't hold your breath. So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
I wonder.
So what has Sam told you?
That's about all I...
Okay, which one of you two is Sam?
So, having a good game?
Shh. I'm concentrating.
Fine. All right. Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
So this man is Sam.
Well, have fun.
I want to speak with you.
Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a few questions?
I'm not that chatty type, am I, Sam?
Oh, never mind the other one, Sam.
Bastard, you're not.
Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go bug someone else.
Ah, you're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This isn't a game. It's a slaughter.
He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
Okay, how am I supposed to get information about voodoo?
A man in a street drummer has found a spot outside the Napoleon house.
What's up?
Buddy, I think the place you're looking for is down on Bourbon.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Buzz off.
Right. Sorry.
Nobody wants to speak.
Gabriel cannot do anything with the drummer on the street.
Okay. What if I use the chessboard?
That doesn't work.
What if I... Can I buy them a drink, perhaps? I don't have any money, never mind. What if I give them a gift certificate?
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
What about you?
You pack up.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, you know.
Great. So useful.
So, fine. What do you got?
I used to be a jeweler. Marcus here was a butcher. Come to think of it, he still is. Now we just sit here and play chess all day. Actually, Marcus plays. I just sit here and let him win.
You come here...
Every...
Nothing...
Yeah, well, this is...
Oh. So, fine.
Is that all you say?
Fine.
That's all you say.
You pack a bud?
There must be something I can do here. Push.
That would...
Okay.
Gabriel,
Maybe there isn't anything else I can do here. I need something to show to that butler. I haven't been to the cathedral yet, actually. Maybe there's something here. Or not. This is just a cathedral. Nothing useful. Maybe there's something new here. A policeman is on. Now there's a tap dancer. Same band. There's a drummer here. That's not even a rhythm. Am I right in thinking that he's communicating somehow? But there's an artist here.
Nice drawing of the cathedral.
Thanks.
It's really precise.
Well, I'm an architectural student, actually. It's good practice.
Okay.
Could I ask you some questions?
I'd rather not. I really get focused when I'm drawing.
Okay, fine.
Can I have a piece of paper, maybe?
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Wait a minute, can I give you this? Can you make this into a full pattern?
Say, do you think there's anything you can do with these patterns?
I'm kind of busy, and I don't normally do requests.
Oh, okay.
What if I give you a gift certificate?
What would the artist do with that?
As payment. It's a form of payment for doing something with the patterns.
Those two objects.
Say, do you think there's anything... Oh.
I feel like these are all pieces to a puzzle, but I can't figure out how they go together. Actually, hold on. Can I speak with the drummer man?
The drummer is busy.
No, he's not.
The drum...
He's not busy. There has to be something around here. Guess I could talk with the kid.
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money, Dan.
I don't have any.
Don't block the view, mister.
Interrogating the little boy.
Could I get a lucky dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
An unambitious person? In the 90s? Ah, amazing.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yep, I mind, all right.
Why?
Useful.
Because A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh.
Everybody is so fucking useful. I don't know what else to do. The doesn't seem to be much. I haven't been to this place, or here. Maybe I can look here first.
Hello.
Yeah, it's very busy. Oh, it's a yappy dog. I hate yappy dogs.
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Oh, bienvenue, Madame Casino. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker, I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink in weeks.
Oh, don't that beat all? Well, you're gonna need some easy night candles then.
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosaries are good, sure enough. But you burn those candles too, and you gonna whip any old no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them round to my house.
So you sell voodoo
and
goods?
There's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dames. Oh, I've been in misery.
You put 9 pinheads up in a little box, add a pinch of graveyard dust, and put it under her front porch step. That'll turn the trick back on Mrs. Lefebvre, and she'll be the one with the bellyache. I have the pins and the dust, right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though it don't hurt to be proactive none neither, now does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It is nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
This is very much like Mariah de Tarascon. They spoke that way as well. Okay. Let's see. It's already that time that we should probably stop anyways. We're gonna name this one, I guess, a voodoo shop. This is very interesting. It's strange, for sure, but I'm intrigued by all this. Anyways, like I said, it's that time to stop for the night, so I think we're gonna end here, come back to this tomorrow, and then the day after. Like, because of my whole belly issues, we're gonna just shift the schedule over by one day. So we'll do this, or maybe Ace Attorney. And then the day after that, for sure, we're gonna do Ace Attorney. So for now, have a good night, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, love yourself, love each other, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I got this love, love, love that I'm dreaming about. I got this love, 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 got me singing out loud. You coming down?